Show Me the Money is so easy. All my older friends, my elderly friends, are able to just push play. It has increased my business so quickly.
That's our business. If you can push play on a DVD, you can build this business.
Like today, I secured 3 Show Me the Money press play appointments.
When you can push and play and someone comes in on a case and a pack, can you get any easier than that?
Oh, Show Me the Money is really what it is, and that's why I love it so much, because I understand it. It is short, to the point, and I understand it.
It really answers all the questions that you may have after a presentation, and it really goes into detail and really puts people in a position to make a decision right now, right at that moment.
Guys like Ken Rothman, who made this wonderful DVD, just made it that much easier for me. All I do is pop it in, press play, and the team has been growing ever since, just like that.
And we love what this Show Me the Money DVD is doing. We appreciate Mr. Ken Rothman for everything he's done, and it's taking my business and my family business to the next level.
My team is absolutely exploding because of Show Me the Money and Mr. Rothman.
My experience with Show Me the Money, it's an absolutely awesome tool to use. I've used it recently and have had instant success with it, sponsored in a lady who is just a dynamo. And in fact, I just received a phone call from her today saying that she received her first check for her first person. So I'm so excited.
And I'm telling you, this DVD shows the simplicity of doing this business. As long as you can give somebody a DVD, put it in their DVD player and hit play, you can do this business.
Well, let me tell you, I love this Show Me the Money, Muéstrame el Dinero. It's a tool that's helping our IPCs see how they can capture the attention of people who are looking for a real opportunity.
I was kind of torn, to be honest with you, and I really don't even watch football, but I was, it's the Super Bowl, and I was in awe that 2 young men that were really into the game at one point wanted to leave. You've never heard of that happening. Leave the game to go watch Show Me the Money.
And we came into TNI, and within 7 weeks we're in Jade. We sponsored 20 people personally, and most of them came from the Show Me the Money DVD.
The biggest challenge that I had with the people as I signed them up, they would spend 6 months hiding because they didn't want to have to stand up in front of a room and present. So for me, the Show Me the Money is a godsend. It's actually what my grandfather would refer to as a come to help us.
The Show Me the Money DVD has absolutely been phenomenal for us with our teams, has done some serious things as far as our growth.
Show Me the Money. Guess what? I saw it and I was just so ecstatic. It has really not only improved my financial situation, but guess what? My organization.
Down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up.
We are using this system even over internet. It makes much easier for us, especially for people who live in different countries. I have IPC in Spain, I have in Poland, I have in Canada, everywhere. And we are sending this information. And of course to my Russian people, everybody praying, and they say in Russian, in English, that Ken Rothman is our God.
And gave me the confidence to go out and start making appointments. The hardest thing about Show Me the Money really is just mastering in 90 seconds, securing an appointment to have somebody look at this opportunity, Show Me the Money, the DVD. So once I got that down, I finally was able to attract some really great people to me. They saw the system, they saw Show Me the Money, they signed up, and within those 3 months of using Show Me the Money, I went Jade. And my first person I sponsored with Jade went, sponsored with Show Me the Money, went Jade in 35 days.
That's what I did. I went back to all of my friends. I had more success in my first 10 days, 1 week of doing this business by showing it to 10 people than I had in 2 years of building the business. And the reason is I was able to get my friends in front of the information.
I really promote the Show Me the Money DVD, which is a great duplication program and tool where just for simple just push the play and we can do all the business.
Hey guys, I suggest everybody use Show Me the Money, because that's what the name of the game is in this business, is Show Me the Money. This DVD is as simple as 1, 2, 3, ABC. Get some people in your house, have some tea parties.
Plug in the DVD. That's all you got to do. People are going to see it for what it is.
I've used the Show Me the Money now for about 6 months, and I've gotten in people that I've never been able to get in before. He tells them all the details up front. I don't have to try to explain it.
I just can't believe how much money the Show Me the Money DVD has allowed us to make in just such a short period of time. The ease and the duplication of it, it really sums everything up. All you have to do is come in, hit play, and the rest is history.
In 90 seconds, I secured an appointment with a gentleman that I didn't even know, and asked him if he had 45 minutes, could he meet me down the hall in the mezzanine of this hotel. I'd like to show him an opportunity. He said sure. He watched the Show Me the Money DVD, and he turned out to be a very large leg of Amway that just left the company back in August, and they've been looking for another company. So if I didn't have Show Me the Money, I would not have had the confidence to sit down with this man who I had no idea who he was. And when he saw Show Me the Money, I now have a leg of about 180 people, which is just the beginning of a very large Amway leg that's going to be coming in here in the next 30 to 40 days.
Show Me the Money system absolutely works for me. It's working long distance. I have a new distributor that you just heard from, Stephanie Melvin, who has been with the company for a long time. But as soon as we got the Show Me the Money system down and we understood how it was, went together, we put together a manual, and all we asked people to do was to push play.
I went into a bank and I opened a bank account, and at the end I shook the manager's hand. I said, "Do you keep your business options open?" He said, "Absolutely." And so I said, "Are you gonna drive home today?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Does your car have one of those, CD players?" He said, "It does." I handed him the 10-minute audio CD called, Ken calls it the Salt, right? And I said, "This is 10 minutes, when will you have a chance to listen to it?" He said, "I'll have a chance to listen to it on my way home." I said, "Wonderful, can I stop by at this time tomorrow and pick it up from you?" He said, "Yes." I came back the next day when I said I would, 8 a.m. All I had to do was walk into his office, and his mind automatically replayed the last time he saw me. So he handed me the CD, and he asked me, "What's the next step?" If he hadn't asked me that, I would have simply asked him, "Are you interested in the next step?" So since he made it easy, he said, "What's the next step?" I said, "We need to sit down for 1 hour so I can show you a DVD called Show Me the Money." He said, "Come in before the bank opens tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I came into the bank the next day. I was right on time. We went downstairs. He let me in before it opened, and we put the DVD into his laptop. I asked him to press play on the player. He goes ahead, he pushes play. I said, "You're trained." We watched the DVD, and at the end, I looked him dead in the eye and I said, "So are you in or are you out?" He said, "I'm in." At that point, I had only spent about 50 minutes with this guy in my entire life.
I pressed play and signed up 3 people in 1 week after not signing up anybody for myself personally for months.
So I got on the phone as the obedient person that I am, and of course I want to grow my own business, and guess what? Secured 5, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 appointments. So all I have to do is use this little finger, like Ken said do the finger exercise, push and play. And I'm gonna show them the money.
Money push-ups!
I've been a part of Tahitione International for 1 year now. For the first 10 months, my business struggled, and then I was introduced to Show Me the Money DVD by Ken Rolfness. It blew me away. It's very, very easy to understand. I started showing it to everybody I knew. People started joining my business. Then I started duplicating that. People started joining my downline's business, and now my business is absolutely growing out of control. Ken Rolfness and Show Me the Money DVD works. I'm proof of it.
We've been using the Show Me the Money DVD for almost a year already, and we have great results in using we just like tell people about DVD, and then they end up watching the DVD, and they just call us back saying, "Hey, where do we sign up?"
And let me tell you, it is so duplicatable. I had 8 people here, and everybody's gonna go up and do press play, because even the baby can press play and knows how to press play. So with that, I encourage everybody to just have everybody press play. Play.